Hello everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. It feels like I have never been here before because it has been so long since I've posted a video, and personally I think that's unacceptable. I feel like I'm ready to get back into this, and if for nothing else, just for the fun of it. And I love doing this, and if I can help somebody, if I can entertain somebody, it's a win for me, okay? So, here we are. Pick a card, pick a pile. I'm excited. Okay, so the topic of today's reading is gonna be, where should your focus be at right now? I did a reading to see what I should do for this reading, because I knew I wanted to do something for the collective, but I just didn't know what the topic should be. And this came up, and I feel like it is very fitting, especially for my situation. I kind of lost track of things. I kind of, abandoned my hobbies, abandoned everything that made me feel good, and I kind of lost focus, and I lost sight of what really matters to me. So getting back into that and finding my purpose again, I feel like this is a really good reading to start my channel back up again with. So I will give you a little bit to pick between the piles. We have pile number 1 here with the girasol. It's also known as dream quartz. And we have pile number 2 here with septarian. So pile number 1, pile number 2, pick whichever one resonates best with you, and I will see you in your selected pile. All right, hello pile number 1. If you chose this pile with this girasol crystal, dream quartz, I love this crystal so much. The inclusions are so pretty. There's a rainbow in there, but you can't really see it on the camera, but I love that crystal. Let's see where your focus should be at this time. All right, I'm gonna start with the tarot, and then we will move on with the rest. So we have the Page of Cups, we have the Empress, and we have the Wheel. Oh shoot. So where should your focus be right now? Ooh, where should your focus be right now? You may be taking new emotional journeys. There may have been something that happened where you kind of had to start over. And the universe is really pushing you and kind of being that propelling force for that wheel to get turning again, for that wheel to get spinning again. The Empress talks about creation. If you hear screaming, that's my little brother in the background. He's watching a movie and he's just really into it. So yeah, ignore that. But this could be creation. This could be getting back into something with fresh new eyes, a fresh perspective, and diving into something again, or diving into something brand new with a brand new mindset. You're kind of ready to take on things. All right, so I feel like your focus right now should be creation. Creation. There's something that you are emotionally attached to, something that you may love to do, or something that you have this need to feel free and to do your own thing and to create your own thing, and Spirit is really pushing you to do that right now. So maybe if you have a business that you have been wanting to get off the ground, if you have something that you've always wanted to create but you've never had the time, your focus should be on that right now. I do feel like this could be talking about more career or like job wise, and maybe something in your life, in your personal life, stopped that, slowed that down. Very, very similar to what I was going through. And now I feel like now is just the perfect time to grab it and go with it. The Empress is this very strong, motherly, nurturing energy that can create something from nothing. And that's kind of, you need to stay in that energy. You need to be like, hey, I can do this. I can do whatever I set my mind to. All right, so let's get your other cards. Okay, so we have the Sun, Soul, and we have Scorpio. Yeah, like I was saying, passions. This is dealing with something you're very, very passionate about. You always have been passionate about. Even if it's, you know, something that you're coming into for the first time, or you are going into it again after gaining a fresh perspective. This is definitely a passion project, something that allows you to be happy and content and allows you to explore that childlike side of you and continue with that childlike wonder. And Scorpio is a very emotional energy, but they really get shit done. So maybe you're kind of using whatever happened in your past that didn't go very well, or that maybe you had to start brand new from. You're kind of allowing that anger or that pain or whatever emotion you felt very strongly when this didn't go your way. You're kind of channeling that into this now, into creative energy, which is amazing. That's what I'm seeing for you. And, you know, if you are not doing that yet, that should be your focus as well. So what else? What else do we have? Okay. We have religion, canon, rules, commandments. And then we have genius. This is the Reanimator card. Great movie, by the way. This is creating your own rules, creating your own destiny. Maybe in the past there could have been an abuse of power in your workplace or in something. Someone could have been abusing their power and you are now kind of calling your power back from that. Oh my gosh, personal power right here. Interesting. Number 20, personal power, power animal, and chrysotile, that's the stone. All right, so your focus should be getting your power back, getting that energy back, getting that motivation back. Lean into your passion projects, lean into the things that make you feel good, and you will find a lot of success with that. There's a lot of red and green showing up here, which indicates the root chakra and the heart chakra. So that could be root and heart joining. You are allowing your heart to guide you, and it is guiding you to a very stable, good place. I feel like right now you shouldn't worry about definitely pay attention to the details, definitely pay attention to the small things that are happening, but right now you shouldn't really be focused on like, okay, what's gonna happen in 5 years? I feel like right now is the time to just start doing something. Don't worry about those details yet. You need to just start. You need to dive in. You need to throw yourself into something right now. And your focus should be contentment and making sure you have that energy, you have that power to do what you want to do. All right, so that's your reading. I hope this resonated. I hope this made sense. If it did, let me know, comment down below. And I'm a little rusty. It's been a while since I've done this, so positive feedback is always needed. Pile number 2. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this pile with this crystal, this Septarian palm stone, then this is your reading. Pile number 2, let's see what you should be focused on right now. Where should your focus be at this time? Let's start with the tarot and then I'll get your oracle. So we have the Two of Coins. We have the Three of Swords. And then we have the Four of Cups. Interesting. What should your focus be on at this time? Where should your focus be at this time? With the Two of Coins, the Two of Coins always talks about juggling something or having a lot of things that you're doing. It can talk about decision making and stuff. I do feel like with this Three of Swords, there's kind of this emotional turmoil that you could be going through or have gone through, and you are finding your way through that, finding your way to heal through that. This is kind of similar to pile number one in a way. Maybe you've been suffering from maybe walking a tightrope. You're in a very tight spot, maybe unable to see things completely as they are, or maybe unable to see things completely clearly. Let me pull the oracle cards because I need some help. Okay, Pluto and Virgo. Okay, so this is definitely your focus right now should be on healing. You are healing from something that happened in your past, and that is your main focus right now. You may be trying to juggle a bunch of different things, or you may be trying to do things to keep your mind off of this situation, but what I'm seeing is that is kind of just pulling you back into a cycle of, you know, anything can trigger you thinking about that again and falling back into this Three of Swords energy. With this Four of Cups, it talks about boredom, not necessarily being able to remove yourself from that spot, not being able to see other things around you, other things being offered to you, not being able to see potential or you know, another perspective, another way to view something. So I feel like you might just kind of be in a stuck energy right now, and your focus should be healing. Pluto is the planet of transformation, death, rebirth. It's the planet of philosophy and writing and like deep emotions that we only hold and know ourselves. You know, we don't really share a lot of things, a lot of these Plutonian things with other people. So that's interesting. It's a deep healing. And then we have Virgo here, which is the Virgin. She is innocence, she's vulnerability, she is there. So I kind of, I feel like there may be something really heavy weighing on you internally, and your guides are urging you to focus on healing, not focus on anyone else, anyone else's healing. You know, you may be a people pleaser, and Spirit is telling you it's time for yourself. It's time to take care of yourself and pay attention to your energy and your healing so that you can show up for yourself first, and then you can show up for other people, because maybe that is your calling. Maybe you do something with people, maybe you work with people, or you have been distant from people and you want to get back into it. You know, that's what I'm seeing. There was a plane flying overhead when I was saying that. So maybe it's time for a trip. Maybe it's time to take a break for yourself. We have ecstasy, yielding, rapture, bliss. Yeah. After that Three of Swords energy, like you need like a cathartic experience, like to kind of throw you out of your head and to kind of get you into your body more, because there's a lot of like you're in your head, you're in your emotions, and you need to get into your body, you need to get present. Yeah, we have trap right here. It's like maybe you've been comfortable in this situation for a little too long, and once you get comfortable, you start to not see the signs. And what's the last card? Going within. Inner world. Number 13. Going within. Going within. Like I said, it is a time for going within. It is a time to focus on yourself and no one else. I know if you have people to take care of, that's one thing, but you still need to show up for yourself in the best ways that you can. Don't let yourself fall into that Three of Swords, emotional turmoil energy. You do not have to dwell on the past in order to heal from it, but you cannot ignore it either and try to distract yourself with other things, because Pluto reminds us that this transformation and this change is inevitable, but you have to allow yourself to go through that. Otherwise, you will be stuck in the same cycles. So it is time to go within, get grounded, and pay attention to your healing, your emotional healing. Like I said, it could be time for a trip, could be time for diving into passion projects, diving into things that make you feel good, instead of things that make you overthink and make you question everything. You need something lighthearted and good to kind of feed your soul. All right, so pile number 2, that is your reading. I hope this made sense. I hope this resonated with you. I hope you enjoyed this reading.